J-Div is back at it here to give everyone another UFC predictions video. Just going to be giving my main card predictions for tomorrow night's Halloween special UFC Fight Night, where the main event is Anderson Silva versus Uriah Hall. And please give me your thoughts. So starting this off, again, just main card predictions. We have Bobby Greene versus Thiago Moises in the UFC lightweight division. Bobby Greene is on a 3-fight winning streak. Moises can win fights, I think, without a decision. With that in mind, due to the winning streak, I'm going to go with Bobby Greene. Although that one could go either way, but I think Bobby Greene will win by decision. Next up in the UFC heavyweight division, we have Maurice Greene versus Greg Hardy. Now, Greg Hardy had missed weight, but he had still an hour to make it, and he did. Maurice Greene is good, but he could be great. He just has, I don't think he has that killer instinct, and I think Greg Hardy is better. Even though I don't like Greg Hardy personally, I think Greg Hardy takes this fight. He is the betting favorite, and I think he beats Maurice Greene. And I think this is a fight where Greg Hardy needs to make a statement. He needs to do something and potentially get a guy that's way higher ranked in his next fight after this. And then also next in the UFC middleweight division, we have Kevin Holland versus Charlie Ontavarios. I think Kevin Holland is going to win this fight, and Kevin Holland is actually one of my favorite fighters on the UFC roster right now. He's long, he's lanky, he's exciting. His gas tank is a little bit questionable, but I think he comes out with an impressive victory on this particular card. He is a pretty big betting favorite in this particular fight, and hopefully he takes care of this guy with a TKO or maybe a submission. He does have a lot of John Jones, a mirror image of John Jones with the length and the reach, but doesn't have an 84.5 reach. It's only an 81, but I think Kevin Holland has taken this. And plus, Kevin Holland fights like every other month. He's fought, 3 or 4 times already, and then not even including tomorrow's Halloween special. So Kevin Holland takes this. And then in the co-main event of the evening, you have Andre Fili versus Bryce Mitchell in the UFC featherweight division. This is the fight that I think you could see the underdog win. Andre Fili could win this fight. But Bryce Mitchell in his last fight, man, was he impressive with all the submissions and how quick he was able to rotate and get into. He's just pretty good. And I think Bryce Mitchell will win this fight. Maybe he'll pull out the twister in this fight. That's a very interesting submission to see, but I think this is a fight that could be an upset. I'm still going to go with Bryce Mitchell, though, because he was damn impressive in his last fight. And then, of course, in the main event of the evening, Uriah Hall versus Anderson Silva. It's supposed to be Silva's last fight in the UFC. That remains to be seen. We shall see. Uriah Hall is a pretty big fan. Well, he's the favorite. Uriah Hall should dominate this fight, but I point to this. Anderson Silva versus Israel Adesanya. That went to decision, and he did not get dominated by Adesanya. Uriah Hall needs to come out and make a statement against Anderson Silva. I think Uriah Hall will win this fight, although I would not put it past if he takes it easy on Anderson Silva for somehow, some way, Silva to win by decision. He won by decision against Derek Brunson years ago, and I was like, how did Silva win that fight? But whatever. I never watched the fight over again because I didn't care to, but I think this is one that if he takes it easy on him, Silva somehow, some way could pull out a decision. Granted, it's a 5-round fight, so we shall see. But I'm going to pick Hall. I want him to come out. I want Silva to win, don't get me wrong, but I just like Uriah Hall a lot. In fact, it'd be kind of interesting to see a fight between Uriah Hall and Kevin Holland. That would be a fun fight to see. Both fighters with a lot of tools in their tool belt, but they don't know what tool to use. So picking pretty much all the favorites. Be advised of the upset possibility with Andre Fili and also Thiago Moises, just due to his ability to finish fights, and Bobby Greene just being a guy that goes to decision all the time. So I sincerely hope you enjoyed this video. If you're a fan of the UFC and you like this card and you like UFC and you like what Dana White has done for us, since the pandemic started. Well, not since it started, but shortly thereafter with the first fight card, the first thing that came back, May 9th, UFC, was a 249 pay-per-view. Go ahead and smash that like button. If you know anybody else that you think would be interested in watching or listening to this video, go ahead and share the video with them. Let them know that they can share with anybody else if they want to. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section, and that could be a multitude of things. Fights you want to see, predictions on this card, predictions for other cards, favorite fighters ranked, best fights, whatever you want to put it in the comments section, because I want to hear your thoughts. If you have any video suggestions for me, go ahead and do that too. And of course, last but certainly not least, go ahead and hit that sub button. Subscribe to this amazing channel. Show your damn support. Be a part of something special. And of course, JDev will return.